Winners of the 2021 Archie League Medal Safety Award for the Western Pacific region. On the midnight shift around 3:30 in the morning on August 19, 2020, the FedEx crew of 1026 was on approach to Los Angeles International Airport. The crew notified Scott Moll they needed to conduct a go-round due to an unsafe gear landing indication. As any tower controller can tell you, it isn't uncommon and usually ends with pilots taking a little time to work out the issue and return for an uneventful landing. However, on this night, FedEx 1026 would need to make an emergency landing with only the nose and right gear down. During the next hour, Scott, CJ Wilson, and Jeremy Hroblak displayed seamless teamwork assisting FedEx 1026 to a safe landing. Between the three of them, they coordinated low approaches to verify the landing gear status, worked to get the longest runway possible that was closed, opened per the pilot's request, and organized fire and rescue efforts. They were presented with many challenges, including, but not limited to, the crash phone being out of service, requiring them to come up with creative solutions, just to name a few. Please play the video.
FedEx 1026 Heavy, we're discontinuing the approach for an unsafe gear indication. We're going to level it off right here at 1,000 for now.
FedEx 1026 Heavy, roger. When you're able to, climb and maintain 2,000 and fly runway heading.
Runway heading 2,000, FedEx 1026 Heavy. Our FedEx 1026 Heavy is with you coming on the ILS 24 left.
FedEx 1026 Heavy, Latara 1 calm, runway 24 left. Cleared low approach. What altitude do you think you'll drop to?
We're going to try to come down to 500 feet.
FedEx 1026 Heavy, roger. That's approved. And after you do the low pass, then you can climb to 2,000.
2,000 after the low approach, FedEx 1026 Heavy.
FedEx 1026 Heavy, anything specific you want us to look for? Are you showing that the gear's not down, or?
What we'd like you to look for is the left main landing gear. The left main landing gear is indicating unsafe, and the other two gear are indicating down and locked. So concentrate on looking at the left main landing gear.
Understood, thanks. FedEx 1026 Heavy, roger. I maintain 2,000, fly the runway heading. And to be honest, it's extremely hard to tell from the tower. We had two sets of binos on it, and it's just really hard to differentiate that left gear from the right gear. If the bay door was open.
Okay, well, we're only doing the best we can to see if we could get an idea of if you guys could give us any more information.
FedEx 1026 Heavy, yeah, like I said, we both had binos on it, and I can't give you that solid determination that it was down. Both of us had trouble seeing it.
Okay, but could both of you or either one of you say with any degree of certainty that it was definitely up, or did it look like something was down?
FedEx 1026 Heavy, it didn't look like it was up. It appeared to be down. If you want to give it one more pass, we can try to get someone on the ground to grab some binos as well. But that's about all we can say.
Yeah, we can do it again. That sounds great.
All right, I'll coordinate that. Contact SoCal departure 124.3 for FedEx 1026 Heavy.
24.3. Here we go. So long.
Ops 82. Did you get a good look at the gear? Left gear?
Yeah, sorry, from my vantage point, all I saw was the hatch down, but I did not see a left landing gear down.
Okay, and was that 82 that responded there?
Yeah, that was 82.
What about Ops 69? Did you see anything? And he is going to come back for another pass for the city ops. I don't know if you guys can somehow in the next couple minutes get some binos so that you have a better vantage point than us, but he is going to come around for another pass.
Yeah, power checking with up at base, up at the arch, see if we can there.
Okay, thanks. And like I said, he's going to do another pass, so I'm not pulling the phone yet just because I don't know the actual intentions yet, but I'll pull it as soon as I know.
Roger, we got three people out here, get a vantage point from three angles, so hopefully we can get the best answer.
Perfect. And are you in communication with the ARF vehicles as well, so it's not a surprise to them?
They said notified, and they're the ones with R80, but it doesn't hurt if you give them a call as well.
Okay, thanks. And city ops, I passed that along. They're still in the downwind south of the airport, but they'll be coming back for another low approach 24 left, and I'll once I talk to them, I'll find out how low they can possibly go. Arf, LA Tower, Roger. I'm going to go ahead and pull the phone now in a second. He's coming back for one more low approach, and then we'll find out intentions. FedEx 1026 Heavy, Tower.
Hey there, we're just checking on low approach before left.
FedEx 1026 Heavy, thanks. Wind calm, runway 24 left, cleared low approach. Caution wake turbulence from the Heavy, Boeing 767 ahead for the parallel.
Okay, cleared low approach, FedEx 1026 Heavy.
How low do you think you'll be able to go? We've got multiple vehicles along the runway that are going to be looking, but the lower the better.
We're going to go for about 2 to 300.
Okay, thank you. FedEx 1742 Heavy, you might have a good vantage point as well. Your company is about 2 miles for the left runway. They're going to be on a very low approach with a bad left gear indicator. So if you guys are down there and you can kind of take a look out as well, we're trying to get as many eyes on it as possible.
Yeah, we'll do 1742, and we're short at 24 left on Alpha Alpha.
Thank you. Thank you. FedEx 1026 Heavy, did you copy that from the vehicles on the ground?
We did, thank you.
FedEx 1026 Heavy, Roger. Fly the runway heading, maintain 2000.
I'm heading 2000, FedEx 1026 Heavy.
FedEx 1026 Heavy, just for my planning, intentions-wise, are you going to go try to work it out over the ocean?
Well, we've been running the checklist and we're conferring with maintenance. I don't know if there's much more we can do, so we're probably going to start to have to plan for an approach to before 11.
FedEx 1026 Heavy, Roger. Contact SoCal departure 124.3. ARF-1, be advised, emergency aircraft is turning a 12-mile base for runway 25 right. FedEx 1026 Heavy, Los Angeles Tower, wind 100 at 4, runway 25 right, cleared to land. FedEx 1026 Heavy, affirmative. All emergency vehicles are in place. ARF-1, emergency aircraft next to land, runway 25 right on a 6-mile final. City Ops 86 will show runway 25 right closed at this time. Would you like to close 25 left as well? Ops 86 will show runway 25 right and runway 25 left. The entire south complex closed at this time.
We invited the pilot, Captain Bob Smith, to attend this award ceremony, but due to a prior family commitment, he could not attend. He did want to let everybody know that while he won't be here to personally shake the hands of these 3 professionals, he is nevertheless comforted knowing that they are being duly recognized for their actions, and reiterated his deepest appreciation and thanks for all they did for his first officer, Brian Clark, and him on that summer morning. Captain Smith wrote a tribute on their behalf that reads, "As we say at FedEx to a team member for a job well done, Bravo Zulu. Thank you for your professionalism and your significant contribution to an aircraft incident that because of your actions ended up with a safe landing and minimal damage to our aircraft." So like all the award winners, they didn't know they were going to do a speech either. So for the past 4 hours, they've been designating each other. So I'm excited to see who drew the short straw. So please welcome to the stage the Western Pacific 2021 Archie League Medal of Safety Award winners, CJ Wilson, Jeremy Hroblak, and Scott Moll.
Right into it. All right. Hi, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here and an honor to accept this award. I want to thank NACA for putting on a great event to recognize all the professionals and amazing controllers in this room. I'm proud to be up here with Jeremy and CJ. Not only are they my coworkers, but I'm fortunate to call them my friends, and that made it all the more easy that night to work together for a positive outcome. What you guys didn't hear on the video there was a lot of coordination going on behind the scenes, and that's what these guys were doing. CJ was on the ground talking to vehicles, personnel, and other aircraft. HR answered his phone when we called and came back up and was on the landlines that were going off the hook and coordinating with fire and rescue, so could not have done it without these guys. We work with a group of professionals at LAX, and I'm pretty sure that any of them in the same situation would have done the same thing. So lastly, I'd like to say, a great job to the pilot, Bob Smith, and his co-pilot for doing the hardest task of the night, which was landing a 7.6 with one gear up and coming to a stop after sparking all the way down the runway. They came to a stop in the dead center of the runway, and professional job by them as well. So, thank you.
Being the last one to talk, what can I possibly say that someone up here hasn't already said? Just thank you to NACA for hosting. Andrew and Rich and the whole NEB, thank you for all you do. Megan and Sandy, thanks for doing all the coordination and getting us all here and having this wonderful event. On the local level, a special thanks to our FAC rep, Michael Flores. I'm kind of here because of him. I initially nominated these two, and I did not include myself in that nomination, but I wanted them to be commended for their exemplary job. And then when Flores found out about that, he said, oh, no. I said all I did was answer the phone. I didn't really do anything. It was kind of fun to wake up the OM and all the supervisors at 4 o'clock in the morning. He said, no. I'm going to resubmit it, a new nomination with you on it. So thanks, Mike. And lastly, just thanks to these two guys. I mean, that was a rough shift. That was the first midnight shift where they actually closed LA Center for the first COVID cleaning. So the first half of that shift, which I worked, which these two missed, had a lot of coordination going on in terms of rerouting aircraft. We had to run them all through SoCal, then through Oakland. It was a rough night. I was looking forward to my recuperative break. And I was less than an hour into it when these guys called me back up. But I want to thank them for doing that because I couldn't be prouder to have been part of this team. And to everyone here, I'm constantly amazed at the professionalism and the dedication to safety that we all show as an industry. And, this is obviously just a showcase of that. And you guys are just the best to be considered among you. I consider an honor, and I'm humbled and just proud to be a part of it. So thank you.
Let's get some pictures.